It's Clarinha's rescue anniversary. It's been a year since we rescued her. But to tell the truth, the date has already passed a while ago. However, that dingbat Cocorico forgot to celebrate. What a careless sister we have, huh?
Will Pitbull, that's not what happened. Tell the story right.
Alright, okay. Let's start from the beginning. On January 15th, 2025, a scruffy dog showed up at our door, and we immediately rescued and took care of him. Then on April 5th, 2025, Torresmo's new parents came to pick him up. And that same night, while having dinner at a restaurant with my humans, a skinny, ugly, and smelly little dog was at the door waiting for a kind soul to give her just a bit of food to ease her painful hunger. Guess who the good girl was? That's right, Coco. The kindness, sweetness, and innocence of the little dog in such poor condition touched us deeply. And well, the whole universe was on her side. Since Torre Rocambola was leaving for his new home that day, freeing up Vada for a new rescue, we took the opportunity to take in the scruffy dog Madriciela. Little did we know that this little girl wasn't just any dog, but actually the missing piece in our family. After all, Diego has Tonya, Enzo has the pirate cat, Cidinho has Pratinha, and me, I only had myself. And Claramela came to fill not only her hungry belly, but also my heart. I didn't just get a sister, I got a best friend. She, on the other hand, gained 30 kilos on the scale, a couch she swears is hers alone, a life full of luxuries, a real home, lots of love, and a family completely in love with her. The beginning of our sweet Claramela's life was just too sad, but everything worked out so that we could find each other at the right moment. Wow, Will Pitbull, I get it already! Her life was transformed. Now explain why Falciane made the dumb mistake of getting Clarinha's rescue anniversary wrong. So, my dear, remember that Thor Rococo was rescued on January 15th and adopted on April 5th. Well, Tonya mixed up the dates, so she thought Claramela was rescued on April 15th, considering that her birthday. But actually, it was on the 5th. I would never forgive that. But it's up to each person, right? At least now Redondela also has a childhood trauma caused by Coco. Just like me, mine was because she didn't want me because she was prejudiced against pit bulls. As for Clarinha, it's because Fubanda simply let her first adoption anniversary go by without any celebration. And my God in heaven, so many psychological traumas, all because of one hookup, such a careless mother. Anyway, next year we'll celebrate on the right day. At least I hope so, right? The thing is, we don't really know Claramela Mortadella's real age since we adopted her as an adult. We guess she's turning 3 years old, but it could be true, or it might not be. So that's why her little birthday candle is a question mark, to represent the mystery of not knowing how many years ago she arrived on this earth. The number 1 candle represents 1 year since her adoption. 1 year in which her life and ours were transformed for the better. We didn't see her as a puppy. We don't know if she ever had an owner, if she was abandoned, or even if she ever got pregnant on the street. Nothing. All we know is that we can't imagine our lives without her sweet presence anymore. Happy birthday, Clarinha. May this date we've chosen to be yours be repeated for many, many years. And may Apocorico always remind us to celebrate on the right day. Too bad for those who lost you because we hit the jackpot having you as part of our family. We love you as much as infinity. I want to wish happy birthday to Claramela Mortadella Safadella from the comments. And hey, anyone who calls me the little bee that landed on the little flower will face my man's fury. I'm watching the comments, you know? I'm out.